Have you ever been stuck on a shopping trip that feels like it's just never, ever going to end? I think we've all been there. Well, today we're going to break down this hilarious and honestly super fiery rant from a host named Ariel the Avalanche, who has some very strong feelings about this. So let's get into it. The anatomy of a truly epic shopping rant.
And trust me, he means it. This one little sentence, it's basically the starting gun for a full-on war against a certain kind of shopping. It's just that raw, relatable frustration. Whether you're the one getting annoyed or, hey, maybe you're the one doing the annoying.
Because what this rant really gets at is this fundamental conflict. It's a total clash of philosophies, this battle of wills that you see play out every single day in malls and stores all over the world. And it all just boils down to two very, very different kinds of people.
So, what is the core issue here? I mean, what fuels this level of passion? And, let's be real, this rage-filled frustration.
The real problem isn't even the shopping itself. It's that feeling of being trapped, stuck, with someone who is operating on a completely different timeline than you are. For Ariel, the host we're talking about, it's one of the most boring experiences of his life. It turns a simple task into this grueling, endless marathon.
So this brings us to the two opposing sides. Ariel's rant just perfectly lays out these two archetypes of shoppers, and if you want to get the whole debate, you gotta understand them.
On one side, you've got the mission shopper. Think of it like a surgical strike. And on the other side, you have the browser, who treats shopping like a lazy Sunday stroll. The difference between them? It could not be more dramatic.
And this right here, this is basically a self-portrait. Ariel says he is the ultimate mission shopper. He goes into a store with a clear purpose, asks only the questions he needs to, grabs what he came for, and he is out. The mission is everything. His personal rule, 30 minutes in any store. Max.
And then we have the browser, the mission shopper's absolute worst nightmare. According to Ariel, they move like they've never even seen clothes before. They'll try on half the stuff in the store, get lost in tiny details, oh, this one's a little too red, this one's a little too white, and just seem to have zero concept of time at all.
Now, to really back up his point, Ariel uses this powerful analogy that gets right to the heart of how he sees the world of retail. It's all about understanding what a place is actually designed for.
And there it is. That's the core of his entire argument. For him, a mall is a place for commerce, It's not some cultural institution that you're supposed to wander through for hours and hours.
He kind of builds on this, arguing that places like museums or amusement parks, they're designed for you to spend hours there, to just leisurely observe and experience things. But a store? A store is designed for a transaction. Its whole purpose is to acquire something, not to stand around and admire it. I mean, this is just a fantastic line. So over the top, but it perfectly captures how committed he is to being efficient. It's not just a preference for him. It's like a core principle. That 30-minute rule is absolute, and if you break it, well, you got to take drastic measures.
Okay, so we've got the two types of shoppers. We get the philosophy behind the rant. But every great rant has that climax, right? That moment where all the frustration just boils over. So, what's the absolute worst-case scenario for a mission shopper?
And this is where the numbers start to get truly, truly mind-boggling. Ariel describes a shopping trip that was so long and so unproductive that it's basically the stuff of legend.
Just let that number sink in for a second. 5 hours spent in a clothing store. For a mission shopper, this isn't just a long time. This is an existential crisis. It's an entire afternoon spent on a task he thinks should take, 30 minutes?
So, after investing 5 hours of your life, which is an eternity by mission shopper standards, what's the big prize? What treasure did this epic journey actually produce?
1. A single item. The return on investment here is, to put it lightly, just awful. 5 hours of browsing and trying things on and debating, all for one pair of pants.
But believe it or not, it can actually get more frustrating. I mean, what could possibly be worse than spending 5 hours to buy only one thing?
And there it is, the ultimate frustration, the absolute void. To spend hours in a store, comparing prices, trying things on, only to walk out with absolutely nothing. For Ariel, this is the peak of shopping absurdity. It just doesn't compute. All right, so after laying out his whole case, defining the terms, providing the evidence, what's the final, completely unfiltered verdict on this style of shopping?
Yeah,
He does not mince words at all. He calls it annoying, ridiculous, and, to put it bluntly, just BS. There's no gray area here. It's a total and complete takedown of the entire browser philosophy.
And he takes it even one step further, joking that there should be a team of people protesting against people like this. It's just a hilarious, over-the-top way to end it, and it perfectly captures the peak of his frustration.
So there you have it, the full breakdown of a truly legendary shopping rant. And it really forces you to look at your own habits, doesn't it? Are you the mission shopper, in and out with ruthless efficiency? Or are you the browser, treating the mall like your own personal museum? It's definitely something to think about next time you head to the stores.